right, we got a graph, number 11. Is it in slope-intercept form? Yes, it is. This right here will tell me where it's crossing the y-axis. It's called the y-intercept, so I know it crosses at -3. This is the slope. The slope is also -3. That means the steepness of it, how steep it is. Now, the negative simply means it's going up to the left corner. The slope is 3, so it's going to rise 3, run 1. So I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the left 1 so that I can aim towards that corner. Up 3 over 1, connect my dots, and there's my line. Excuse me. Number 12, it's not in that form, so we got to do a T-chart. Again, there's ways around that we could rearrange that to slope-intercept, but that's not what I want. I want us to know how to do T-charts. It's important to be able to pick points that work, to find certain points, and then connect them to make a line. So what two numbers add to 2 is what this is saying. How about 1 and 1? Or if x is 2, y is 0. Or if x is 3, y could be -1. All right, that's enough. 3, -1. Over 2 up none, over 1 up 1, and I can see they're in a perfect straight line, so I know I have it correct. All right, slope-intercept. So -4 tells me where it's crossing. So right here it's crossing. Now it has a slope of 1/2. Now it's a positive, so it's going up to that corner. But it's going to rise 1 and run 2. So I go up 1, over 2 units, up 1, over 2 units. And then I make my line, and I have my graph. Yep, got to make a T-chart because it's not y equals mx plus b. So two numbers that add to be -2. Well, let's say x is 0. 0 plus what gives you -2? -2. I always like picking 0. How about if x is 1? 1 plus what would give a loss of 2. So you won $1 one night. How much do you have to lose the next night to become -2? That'd be -3. Or even if you want, what about a loss of 1 plus a loss of 1? Wouldn't that give you a loss of 2? Yes, -1 plus -1 is -2. There, 3 points, that's enough. 0, -2, plot my point. 1, -3, and then over -1, down -1. There we have it. Yes, they're in a nice straight line, so there's my line. Now we do, when you're doing this, I was sort of bad there. You should have made your line go all the way. Okay, so that people can see all the different solutions and always put arrows at the end. Slope-intercept, +1 tells me where it's crossing here. And then it has a slope of negative, so it's going to point up that direction. It's a 2, so I go up 2, over to the right, over to the left, in this case 1, up 2, over 1. I could drop 2 and go over 1, drop 2, go over 1, so that I'm aiming towards that left corner, since it's a negative slope. Got 4 more here to do. Nice. It's in slope-intercept form, so it's crossing at -4. It has a slope of 3/2. That means it's going to rise 3, run 2. So I rise 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I went to the right because it's a positive slope. 1, 2, 3, over 2. Connect my dots, put arrows to show that it continues forever, and I have a nice graph. Going to have to make a T-chart, but no big deal. It's saying x plus y adds up to 5. So what numbers add to 5? 4 and 1, 0 and 5, 2 and 3. Over 4 up 1, over 0 up 5, over 2 up 3. Yep, those are in a nice straight line. Slope-intercept crosses at -3. Has a slope of -4. So it's going to go up to the left, and it's pretty steep. It's a slope of 4 here. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1. When it's a whole number integer like that, 4, you can always write it as a fraction as over 1. If I had the number 2 as a fraction, that's just over 1. And we could go up 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and over 1 again. And we have our line. Final problem now. Slope-intercept, so crosses this guy at -4, has a slope of -1/3, so it's going to go up to the left. So I'll go up 1 over 3. Now I can't go up 1 over 3 because I'm sort of off. So I could drop 1 and go over 3 this way so that at least I know when I'm angling it, it's pointing up to the left corner. There you have them.